Hello students, welcome to the next lecture on the partial differential equation. Today I will explain you the concept of the linear and the non-linear partial differential equation. Myself Dr. Harishkar, you can follow and subscribe my YouTube channel where you can find the playlist of the partial differential equation. As you can see, I had already explained you the homogeneous and non-homogeneous py equation of the Cauchy integrals or Cauchy equations, singular solution, Charpit method, and many more lecture available in this playlist. So as I mentioned you in our last lecture, we learned the concept of homogeneous and the non-homogeneous partial differential equation. The general form of any partial differential equation is defined by equation number 1, where x and y are my independent variables and u is my dependent variables. Or sometimes instead of taken as a u, कई books और कई authors इसको z भी लिखते हैं. Then we consider z is my dependent variable. Now the first distinguish or classification of the equation number 1 is linear partial differential and the non-linear partial differential equations. Based on the linear and the non-linear, we again discretize into the two category named as homogeneous linear partial differential or non-homogeneous linear partial differential. So homogeneous partial differential equations we already discussed in our last lecture. तो आज का जो major target है, we will discuss when the partial differential equation is said to be the linear or non-linear. So सबसे पहला concept, what is a linear and non-linear? If I say u is my dependent variable, fine, x and y is my independent variable, x and y are my independent variable. किसी भी partial differential equation को आप linear कब कहोगे? When it satisfies the three properties. The first property is whenever the dependent variable, that is a u, and its derivative, that is a ux. What is the ux? Is partial derivative of the u with respect to x. Similarly, what is the uy? Partial derivative of u with respect to y. The degree, or you can say the power, is only of the first degree. That means equation like ux square will not be present. Second is whatever the coefficients, they are independent of the u. The coefficients are totally dependent on the x and y, independent variables, and there is no term which involvement of the product like u into ux, it should not be there, or ux into uxx, it should not be there. Clear? For example, clearly say u is my dependent variables, find the coefficients are independent of the u. Dependent variable means find जो भी partial differential है उसके अंदर जो भी coefficients आएंगे that must be independent of u. फाइन, u पे नहीं डिपेंड होना चाहिए. एंड यू कैन सी दैट कहीं पे भी आपके पास प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म ही नहीं है, कोई भी दो u, फाइन, और किसी पे भी पावर जो मोर देन वन नहीं है, इसको आप क्या लिख सकते हो? दैट आई कैन राइट एज ए u ऑफ y which is equal to c square u of xx. Clearly say the power of both the terms are my 1. So that's why these are called as the linear. On the other hand, when you can call as a non-linear, whenever there is a term containing of the power like of the u square, whenever the term like u into ux, uxx product form, or the non-linear terms present. Fine. For example, clearly say the first term is a non-linear due to the presence of product quantity. You can say the ux uy square. Fine. Moreover, sorry, not a uy square, it's a uyy. You can see it's a product term, that's a non-linear. Fine. Second term is, you can say it's a u square. So once a u square I can written as a u multiply u, that's a power form. Similarly, on the third example, that is my u square. Fourth example, e raised to power u is my non-linear function. क्यों? अगर आप इसको खोलोगे, then you can see 1 plus u square divided by 2 factorial and so on. Clearly say the term u square present. So all these are the examples of the non-linear partial differential equation. Now, if I consider the general form of any linear means coefficient जो आपके independent of u होने चाहिए, fine, product form नहीं होनी चाहिए, ठीक है? तो अगर मैंने ये equation number 1 ले लिया, that's nth derivative n minus 1 and so on, where each of the coefficients that is a ai's, fine, b naught b1, that is a bj, fine, c naught c1 and d naught, all are the dependent on the x and y only. फाइन, अगर ये कोफिशिएंट आपके x और y पे ही डिपेंडेंट है, देन ओनली यू कैन से दिस आर माई लीनियर्स और दे आर दी कांस्टेंट्स. If any of the ai's or coefficients contain the function of the u, then it is called as a non-linear. Fine. If all these coefficients are constant, then we call as a linear partial differential equation with constant coefficients. Because आज के लेक्चर के बाद हम constant coefficient के solution ही निकालेंगे. So can you say which one is a linear and which one is a non-linear? If you look for the first example, the power is 1, coefficients are constants and no term is the product. That means the first one is my linear. Look at the second one, power is 1, coefficients are constant, that is also my linear partial differential equation. Look at the third one, they are also my linear. Fine. Look at the fourth one, coefficients are my constants, that is my linear. Look at the fifth one, again they are linear. And the last one is coefficients are my constants. So all these partial differential equations are my linear. Moreover, all these partial differential equations are my constant coefficient linear partial differential equation. Moreover, you can see the right hand side is my 0. That means they are called as the homogeneous linear partial differential equation. So whenever we have used the notation del by del x, fine, I call as a capital D, and the d prime I call as a del by del y. Then any partial differential equation is written in the form of equation number 1. Clearly say whenever phi x is my 0, whenever phi, what is the meaning of the homogeneous? यहाँ पे देखा था ना हमने homogeneous की definition क्या थी? Homogeneous means right hand side must be 0. Fine. And the non-homogeneous means right hand side is my non-zero. Clear? That means whenever the partial differential equations is of the form function of their d and d prime is a 0, is called as a homogeneous, and the non-homogeneous is whenever it's a non-zero. As I mentioned in the previous one, the right hand side clearly say that must the function of the x and y. अगर आपके पास एक partial differential equation है like fine माइनस डेल स्क्वायर u डिवाइडेड बाय डेल y स्क्वायर विच इज इक्वल टू u, क्या ये होमोजीनियस है कि नहीं है? इट इज होमोजीनियस और नॉन होमोजीनियस. अगर तो आप ये देख रहे हो कि राइट हैंड साइड इज अ नॉन जीरो, बट लेकिन राइट हैंड साइड और सिर्फ इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल पे डिपेंडेंट होना चाहिए, तो पहले आप u को लेफ्ट साइड पे लेके जाओगे. देन नाउ यू कैन सी इट्स अ जीरो, देयरफॉर इट इज अ होमोजीनियस partial differential equations. Moreover, you can see that it's a linear differential equation. I call as a homogeneous linear partial differential equation. As I mentioned you, non-linear means whenever the right hand side, that is the independent function which are dependent on the x and y, वो non-zero हो. Like function dependent on the x and y is a non-zero, whether it's a sine, cosine, polynomial or the mixture of them, one of the form. चलिए सबसे पहले अब आप ये देखते हैं हाउ यू कैन राइट द गिवन पार्शियल डिफरेंशियल्स इनटू एफ ऑफ दैट इज अ कैपिटल डी फॉर्म. रिमेंबर कैपिटल डी इज माय पार्शियल डेरिवेटिव ऑफ विद रिस्पेक्ट टू एक्स एंड डी प्राइम इज पार्शियल डेरिवेटिव विद रिस्पेक्ट टू वाई. सबसे पहले इसको पहले सही करके लिख लेते हैं. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ द यू एक्स एक्स? चलिए लाइन वाइज ही चलते हैं. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ द यू एक्स एक्स? यू एक्स एक्स मीन्स सेकेंड डेरिवेटिव विद रिस्पेक्ट टू एक्स ऑफ द यू. लेकिन इसकी नोटेशन आपके पास क्या है? डी. तो मैं पहली वाली टर्म को क्या लिख सकता हूं? डी स्क्वायर. इसमें क्या है? एक्स और वाई, तो एक्स और वाई दोनों का प्रोडक्ट लिख देते हैं. डी इंटू डी प्राइम प्लस यू ऑफ वाई वाई आई कॉल एज अ डी प्राइम स्क्वायर ऑफ द यू इज माई जीरो. क्लियर? सिमिलरली फॉर द सेकेंड वन, what is the first part is x second derivative, that is a capital D square plus 2/3 capital D into D prime minus D prime square, that is my operator into the dependent variable is 0. Make sure students, what is the D of u? capital D की वैल्यू क्या है आपके पास? Fine, into u is that is called as the u of x. Similarly आप थर्ड वाले केस को क्या लिख सकते हो? आप you can write as a d cube minus 2x square, so that is a d square into d prime plus power 3 आपके पास, that is a cube, no sorry, it's not a cube, x की पावर देखो क्या है आपके पास, x is my 1, y is my 2, so that is a d and d prime, y means d prime, fine, minus 2d prime cube of u, which is equal to e raised to power x minus 3y. Similarly, you can write it as the fourth and the fifth part. Clearly say the first and two are my homogeneous linear partial differential equations, while the next three are my non-homogeneous linear partial differential equation. आप सभी में देख सकते हो coefficients are my constants, so these are called as the constant coefficient homogeneous linear partial differential equation. How we can find the solutions? That means your target is to find the value of the u, and that is break into the two component. The first component is called as the complementary functions, that corresponding to the homogeneous part, fine, and the particular integral that is corresponding to the non-homogeneous part. तो complementary function कैसे निकालेंगे? पहले एक बार phi को 0 कर देंगे, fine, I can take phi as a 0, तो इसका solution निकालेंगे, that is called as the complementary function. And particular integral कैसे निकालेंगे? That we can taken as a phi of x is my non-zero, so 1 over f into phi of. So we will discuss in this lecture series, there are the various way how you can find the particular integral. So जैसा मैंने आपको इस homogeneous में क्या physical significance बताया था, homogeneous का particular significance क्या था? When there is no additional term involved in the system, fine. So similarly, it will behave as a natural, it free from the vibrations or unforced motion. Since the particular integral is corresponding to the non-homogeneous differential equation, so that will affects of the external forcing, sources and the forced vibration. Fine. For more details about the homogeneous and non-homogeneous, मैं आपको कहूंगा एक बार ये beautiful lecture सुनिए, आपको motivation के साथ साथ conceptual knowledge भी मिलेगी. Now the question arises is how we can find this complementary function and the particular solution. क्योंकि अगर हमें एक बार ये दोनों चीजें मिल गई, then we can easily find the solution. So in order to understand the complementary function, first of all, then we need to understand the idea of the auxiliary equations, and that we will discuss in our next lecture very soon. Fine. So let me know in the comment box if you have any doubt. Till then, we will see the next lecture on the auxiliary equation very soon. You can share and like on this video. Happy learning, students. Best of luck, students. Happy learning.